Hi, Deb here, and I'm going to talk about why I was reluctant to do the Fantasy Me video. And that was a video where you picked a doll that represented who, what you would like to look like, which of course I took part of, and it was fun. And I used Raquel. She's the prettiest of Barbie's friends, I think. But it got me thinking about something that I haven't thought about in a very long time. And it's what happened in school to me. And we're talking like 50 years ago. So when we moved from the city I was born in to a little town, and the kids weren't very welcoming. And but on top of that, I was known as the ugly girl. So, and I mean, they circled me one day and just laughed about how ugly I was. And then there was a girl, the same first and last name as me. She was elected homecoming queen. She was very pretty. And they announced it over the loudspeaker, and the kids in the class all looked at me and laughed, like, what a ridiculous thought that one would be homecoming queen because I was so ugly. The boy I was mad about, I overheard him talking about me, and he talked about how ugly I was, and he even went, ugh. So it was pretty hard. It's hard. Nobody wants to be thought of that way, but it's really hard on a preteen and teenager because it went on for a bit. And I was thinking about it and why I don't think about it at all now. And that's because I had a very loving, supportive family, but I had God. And God made it clear to me that I was who He created me to be. He created me as an individual to look like I look and to be who I am, because He loves individuality. He loves variety. Look at nature. All the animals, the birds, the flowers, bugs even, they're all different because He loves that. He created that, and He loves me, and He created me, and that's true for you too. So that was one lesson I learned. And another was, had I been in that pretty people group, I probably wouldn't have had my best friend, Diane. And if you want to know Diane's story, check out the video with this doll. Diane was a special needs girl. She was 4 foot something. She wasn't very big. She had hearing loss. She had a lot of things going on. And if you think I was treated badly, it was horrible for her. I would have still been friends with her because that's how I was raised. You're just nice to people. That's what you're supposed to be. But she would have not spoken to me. She was so terribly shy had I not been a cast-off. So there's a Bible verse, Genesis 50:20, that says what others meant for harm, God used for good. And God brought in the kindest, best buddy anyone could ever have in Diane, and I wouldn't have had that without the experience I had. And that's true of life, really. You take what's out there and turn it into good for yourself and for others. There are people out there who are going through what I went through and much worse, especially with social media. So I'm just here to tell you that I haven't thought about that for decades because it became unimportant. I went through it, and now it doesn't matter. And that's true of whatever you're going through too. It matters right now. I'm not going to lie. It hurts. It hurts to think back on it. But you are valuable to God, and He made you the way you are because He wanted you to be as you are. Now, there's nothing wrong with improving. I did a lot of studies of makeup, and I wanted long hair. I didn't have real long hair at first. I wanted to look like Angela Cartwright from Lost in Space. I wanted to look like Cher. Ironically, when I asked Diane why she was bold enough to talk to me, because she didn't talk to people, she said, because you look like Cher and I knew you'd be nice to me. There you go. I don't want anyone out there who's suffering, who's being bullied, to think it's forever, because it isn't. I can't think of one name of those people who were mean to me. But I never forgot Diane. And the boy that I thought was so wonderful and thought I was so, ugh, I look back on my yearbook, which I don't do, I just had a reason to. He wasn't all that cute. No, I know, I'm judging him now, but he wasn't worth the heartache. Nobody is worth the heartache. You are you. You are important to God. He made you the way you are. He loves you the way you are. It's not bad to make improvements. It's not bad to be healthy. But the basic, essential part of who you are is who God made you to be. And you should be proud of that. You should embrace it. You can go through whatever you're going through. You'll get out the other side and you won't even remember those people's names because they aren't important. What is important is you and what you do with your life. So don't make a permanent solution to a temporary problem. Keep going on. It will pass. God loves you just the way you are. Nothing can change that. I don't know. There's somebody out there who needed to hear this because I didn't want to do this video. I didn't want to talk about it because I haven't thought about it in years. But it inspired me to do it, and I hope there's somebody out there who this helps, or you know somebody it would help. What you're going through, it won't be forever. And you'll come out the other side, and you'll be even stronger than anybody who tried to put you down. What they meant for harm, God used for good. And that's true. So please don't lose hope. Don't give up. It will pass. And you'll come out the victor, because I'm living a happy life. And I don't even remember the names of those people. I win. So I hope this helped you. I don't know what else to say. Hang in there. Don't give up. Don't make a permanent solution to a temporary situation. Okay? I love you, and I hope this helped. Toodles.